guys? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0 here, and or Noah, if you know me pretty well. So guess what? At the point in time of me shooting this episode, Thor Ragnarok is coming to theaters this Friday, and figured why not do a Thor themed episode. And as we saw in the trailers, yes, Hela, the god of death, grabbed at Thor's hammer and destroyed it with her bare hands. Which means other people had lifted Thor's hammer, so let's get a look at those people who have lifted Thor's hammer. Hey, look at that! I am lifting Thor's hammer right now. I'm lifting Mjolnir. Okay, that is a terrible lie. I don't know why, but I had to do this. So, off you go, Mjolnir. I'm not paying for those damages.
Kicking off the list at number 10, we have the Red Hulk.
The Red Hulk made the list because, well, obviously he lifted Thor's hammer by just holding it in space. So basically, he didn't really wield Thor's hammer, but he was, well, using it in space because, well, obviously there's no up and down in space, it's all just gravity. They're fighting in space, and well, I don't know why, but the fight in that comic where Thor and Red Hulk fought each other, it was just cool. So, had to make the list. He had to make number 10.
Now at number 9, we have Thor's evil brother, Loki.
Loki made the list because of, well, all the magic, all the evilness. I mean, if you've been reading a whole lot of Thor comics, you would get the picture, and, well, yeah, he's a villain, and he used it to take down Thor, so yes, you might want to watch out, because if we see Loki ever wield Thor's hammer, you better start running for your life.
At number 8, we have the Amazon herself, Wonder Woman.
Basically, when Marvel crossed over with DC, yes, that did happen, and well, when Mjolnir was flying in space, trying to go to Thor, instead of going to Thor, it ran to, well, Wonder Woman, and she lifted Thor's hammer, and well, she, well, not only got a new outfit, but she fought Storm with that hammer, so that was a pretty intense fight.
Now at number 7, we have the Vision.
If you've been watching Avengers Age of Ultron, you would get the picture on how and why Vision can lift Thor's hammer. I mean, seriously. I mean, he's an android, he's a robot, yes. I mean, I know he's not an actual person, but the way he did it in the movie, it was cool, it was funny, it was hilarious. I even, well, freaked out when I saw it. And, but, like I said, it's not a person lifting the hammer, but, well, a machine lifting it.
Sitting at number 6, we have the Merc with the Mouth himself, Deadpool.
Deadpool made the list because, well, he didn't really wield Thor's hammer, but Loki put a spell on his mind, and, well, let's just say he just used Mjolnir for all the fun and crazy stuff, like winning so many carnival games, and, well, also playing baseball, and it was just funny, hilarious, all over the place. So now, he doesn't really wield it, but if he does in the movie, that would be hilarious, and I would beg for that to see that in any future Deadpool movies.
Now that we're halfway, we have Captain America.
Captain America had to make the list because, well, apparently, yes, we did see him tilt the Mjolnir a little bit in, well, Age of Ultron, yes. But in the comics, Thor was so weak that he had to choose someone who was worthy enough to lift the hammer and, well, just help the Avengers fight, well, some bad guys. So he chose Captain America to wield Mjolnir with all the lightning and flying. Yeah, Captain America was super cool when he was using Mjolnir, so he's not just super cool with a shield, but with a hammer as well.
Now at number 4, we have the X-Men villain himself, Magneto.
In the Avengers vs. X-Men comics, yes, the Avengers have fought some villain mutants as well, and not just the X-Men. And, well, it was a pretty intense fight. Superhero team versus superhero team, but we did see the Avengers fight Magneto, and when Thor threw his hammer at Magneto, he caught it, yeah, but apparently he wasn't really wielding it. He was using his powers because, again, Magneto, he controls metal, and that's what Mjolnir is made out of. It's called Uru, I think that's how you pronounce it. And, well, apparently that metal, which is from Asgard, apparently, yeah, Magneto can wield that kind of metal. So, yeah, technically we did see him, like, hold it, like, in his hands, but apparently he wasn't really holding it. He was using his powers. So, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Now in my top 3, we have the strongest hero there is, the Hulk.
The Hulk had to make the list because, I mean, seriously, like I said before, he is the strongest there is. I mean, if he was strong enough to lift a humongous city above all the Avengers, then he is definitely strong enough to lift Mjolnir. Because if you've been reading some Avengers comics, you would know how it would work. So, yeah, that's pretty cool in my book if the Hulk could lift, well, Mjolnir.
Now at number 2, we have Jane Foster, aka the new Thor.
This is kind of old news, but kind of a spoiler if you haven't been reading recent Thor comics, but apparently Jane Foster was able to lift Mjolnir because we all know the oath. Well, the thing that's on Thor's hammer. Whoever wields this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. But apparently, when the hammer changed, it said the she be worthy. That would be Thor's, love interest, Jane Foster. She then became the new Thor, and, well, she rocks. And I'd be surprised if we see that ever on the big screen. And, but let's just hope that, well, she keeps up the good work. And, Thor, you made a good choice on making your girlfriend, the new Thor. So, that's cool.
Now at number 1 is the Man of Steel himself, Superman.
Yes, the Man of Steel himself had to be number 1 on this list because, I mean, like I said before on the Wonder Woman, on, number 8, apparently when DC crossed over with Marvel, that's when things got intense with each other, and, well, it was just insane all over the place. I mean, heroes fighting heroes. It was insane. I mean, we did see, yes, Superman lift Thor's hammer because he's a kind of a god, yeah, but mainly an alien who is super powerful. And yes, he has wielded Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer at the same time, and it was epic and it was awesome. I mean, you need to read some comics where the Avengers Avengers or Justice League crossover, or better yet, the Marvel and DC, crossover events that have happened in the 2000s to be exact. And now, that's all I can say about my top 10 list. I mean, this is basically my top 10. You can put your top 10 in the comments. I'm always reading comments here and there, so yeah. But before I end this video, here's some honorable mentions I think you guys might like.
And those honorable mentions would be Storm, Awesome Android, Black Widow, and Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, they would have made one of the top 10, but this is my list. They might be on your list. And yes, this weekend I am gonna go see Thor Ragnarok up on the big screen. So yes, I'll also be doing my thoughts / review on it when it gets, well, this weekend. So stay tuned for that and be on the lookout for that. And well, it is time to end this video. So if you like, please thumbs up, please comment, please, well, subscribe, and please hit the bell so that way you're notified every time I will upload a video. And don't forget to, well, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And if you guys like, you can leave your top 10 of Thor characters that have lifted Thor's hammer in the comments down below. So yeah. And now, time to head to Asgard. Heimdall, open the Bifrost. Take me to Asgard. And also, well, take me to the movies after Asgard. Now, let's go fight some, well, frost giants, fire demons, Hela, and Loki. And I've always wanted to say this, but for Asgard!